What's up everyone, Carter here, and in this video I want to talk about the truths about selling on merch by Amazon as a complete beginner. There's a lot of people out there that talk really good about merch by Amazon and people that don't talk very well about it. So in this video I just want to be as honest and transparent as possible to give you guys the best value or strategies that I can, so hopefully you can implement that in your current or hopefully future merch by Amazon business so you can quickly make money selling t-shirts on Amazon. Now in this video I want to break down a few key things that come into play to running a successful merch by Amazon business, some things that new beginner merch by Amazon sellers do that's really not helping them grow, it's really not bringing them any success or profit. So I just want to break it down into what you need to do to be successful. So let's get right into it. The first thing you have to do is you have to learn how exactly the merch by Amazon business model works. Now one of the best ways to do that is to just take in a ton of information up front. That could mean going and watching YouTube videos, you're reading articles, connecting with other people on Instagram or Facebook or Twitter, and find people that you can communicate with and, just pick their brain. Ask them stuff about merch by Amazon and how they started as a beginner, how were they able to grow to this point. Maybe you could even purchase a program. It really just all depends on the best way that you learn. If the best way you learn is just by taking action and learning how exactly the program works by actually making it happen, getting designs created, getting them listed, then you do that. But remember, you're a beginner right now. You have to find the next step to move on from a beginner, and the best way to do that is to just take action. Get your account created, request an invitation, start doing some design product research, start outsourcing or start creating the designs yourself, and start getting your listings and t-shirts ready so that when you are accepted or you do have more slots available, you can take advantage of that and quickly get sales. The second truth about selling on merch by Amazon as a beginner is that you have to be creative. Honestly, if you're not creative, it's going to be really tough to be successful, because remember, the main thing about merch by Amazon is you're selling t-shirts, which are mainly focused on the t-shirt design. So if you're not bringing anything that's valuable, anything that's interesting, anything that stands out, it's going to be really hard for you to be able to build out a niche for your product. And I see a lot of people come in. There's basically two people that come into the merch by Amazon marketplace. There's the business people that are just looking to make money. They're taking all the shortcuts. They're spending the least amount of time and money they can on design, and they're really just trying to, spend the least amount of time possible to get through. Then here's the second person, someone who doesn't really have much business experience, but someone who's really interested in graphic design, is really good at Adobe Photoshop, or is really good at just creating a very unique design. So there's two different people out there. You need to find somewhere in the middle. You have to be creative, because if you don't have creative designs, if you don't have something that stands out, that helps your t-shirt sell over others that are very similar to it, it's going to be very hard for you to make money in this whole merch by Amazon space. Other than that, what really separates the average sellers from the top sellers is how they optimize their listing. I'm not going to go too much in depth in that, but obviously the most important thing is your design. If you don't have a good design, your t-shirt probably is not going to sell that much. Second, most people don't have experience with keywords, search terms, building out a good title, building out a description that explains what the design resembles, a little bit about the t-shirt design or the category or the niche or whatever it is to help sell your t-shirt. Those are extremely important, as well as picking the right colors that match your design really well, so you can give your customer some options. So those are very important as well. And you don't want to be someone who keyword stuffs. You want a nice, well-built title that fills out the X amount of characters that you can put in for your title, and that has keywords that you can make sales and rank for, because the more sales rank for a search term, the higher you're going to rank for that keyword, and then the more sales organically free that you're going to get, and just a great way to grow your business. Now, the third truth as a new merch by Amazon seller is that you're going to have to invest money back into the business to outsource tasks that other people can do potentially even better than you. So obviously for myself, for example, I'm not good at graphic design at all. I have somewhat of a creative mindset to where I can plan or give my designer an outline of what exactly I would like that t-shirt to look like. But when it comes to getting into like Adobe Photoshop and Photoshop, those things I just can't do, so I outsource it. But what happens is when I pay to outsource that, it frees up more time for me to focus on other aspects of the business that potentially other people can't do as well as me. which brings to the table a way for you to scale. Now, as beginners, they always want to do everything themselves. Maybe they're a perfectionist, and honestly, you can't be a perfectionist in this business. You can't be a perfectionist in life. It's just not going to happen. Everything you do can't be perfect. Think of the 80%, 20% rule. 80% of the results come from 20% of your actions. So you just need to be focusing on things that you do the best. And things that you don't do the best, outsource them. Have someone who's a professional do them for you so they can give you the best results possible, so you can quickly grow your business. So no longer you're a beginner, you're intermediate, and you're eventually working towards that level where you're more advanced, towards an expert. If you are a current merch by Amazon seller, or you're wanting to look to outsource t-shirt designs because you cannot do graphic design just like me, look into the two sites I'm going to mention, Fiverr and Upwork. I've talked about them a few different times on my channel if you want to check out any of my other merch by Amazon videos, but they're two different sites where you can go. On Fiverr, you can go and purchase a one-off gig for t-shirts. Usually the price points that I see are anywhere from $3 to $5 per design, and Upwork is more of a freelancer website, so you're basically going and hiring another freelancer, another person to do work for you, so you can basically decide to pay on that, and depending on the designer, where they're from, and how much they're willing to work for, you can probably get your designs made from anywhere from $1 to $3 per design, which is a really, really good rate. So don't be worried about having to invest money in the business. Just make sure you calculate that back into what price point you're selling your t-shirt for. If you're getting your design created for $3, set your t-shirt at a price point that when you sell it, it makes you just about $3 in profit. So then that first sale takes the costs of what it costs to get the design created. Then every sale after that is going to be pure profit. Quick tip. The fourth truth about selling on merch by Amazon is that you have to learn to scale the business if you really want to make the most potential money possible. A lot of people get sales, they start making money, but they don't understand the concept of growing and actually scaling their business to where they can make more and more and more profits. They just stay consistent. They get some sales here, they get some sales there, they're adding some t-shirts, but they're not growing at a velocity that they can. Maybe they're at a tier of 500 or 1,000 t-shirts, and they have hundreds and hundreds of slots open just sitting there. That's an opportunity for you to fill in every single one of those slots with a t-shirt design that has demand, a t-shirt design that is unique, and that can sell and bring you a nice profit for your business. So if you are a beginner and you're looking to start, or you already have started in your business, look to scale. Outsource things, outsource t-shirt designs, keyword research, product research. There's so much that you can outsource in the business that you need to do. It's essential in growing and scaling the business. I've made videos on how to make $100 a day, how to make $50 a day, $20 a day. If you're at $20 a day, make it your goal to get to $50 a day in the next couple months. If you're at $50 a day, make it your goal to get to $100 a day, and keep working the ladder and change your life. So if you are a current merch by Amazon seller, or you're looking to be a merch by Amazon seller in the future, think about everything I just went over in this video. How to be creative, how to invest to outsource, how to always be learning, taking in material, always learning from different people, and just taking in as much information as you can so you can build a successful business. Anyways, that's it for this video on, the truth to selling on merch by Amazon as a complete beginner. There's a lot of beginners that go out there or that watch videos on YouTube, and there's a lot of people that talk different about the platform. Some people really, really like it, and some people really, really don't. So I just really wanted to be as honest and transparent as possible. I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. I'm not really promoting anything. I'm just trying to provide as much value for free as I can to someone, so hopefully they can start or hopefully scale their own merch by Amazon business. And if you do have any questions on what I just went over, comment below. Like this video if you got any value or learned anything interesting from it. I really do appreciate it. And if you want to see more videos on how you can create an additional stream of income online, then subscribe to the channel, and I'll see everyone in the next video.